Hi there, it's Betsy-Morgan, the Psychic Teacher. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I love getting the opportunity to share important subjects with you. This subject, I feel, is extremely important and has a lot of interest. I notice that I'm getting more questions about Kundalini. Today, I received a question from a potential student asking about the possibility of levitating when the Kundalini or after the Kundalini has risen. A couple of answers for this. Levitating is not associated with Kundalini rising. I hate to disappoint any of you that might be thinking there are supernatural powers with the Kundalini rising. My experience, and as I've shared with many of you before, I've had 3 very powerful awakenings. And often I have surges or booster shots of Kundalini energy going off spontaneously. Occasionally I do exercises to help the Kundalini reawaken. Every time it does that for me, I want you to know I'm always coming from my personal experience. When that happens, I find that immediately afterwards, I need to rest for a little bit because it does require a lot of energy physically as well as spiritually. So I allow myself some time to just relax. And then I notice I have a lot of physical energy moving with me throughout the day. I have a lot of creative energy. I notice that I have creative ideas and I feel inspired to carry them out. I also feel more of an inner peace and a connection to spirit. Some of the other things I've noticed that may have changed, I feel changed with me after the first Kundalini awakening was I believe I became quieter, more humble. I became lighter in spirit. I laughed more frequently. I didn't take things quite so seriously. I seem to love God more and express that in service to others. So I kind of wanted to clear up, in my experience, what I feel Kundalini awakening is. It's an opportunity to grow closer to God through compassion, service to others, self-love, and the opportunity to actually feel the connection to God. Things like levitating, as exciting as it may seem, those things do happen, but it's not necessarily connected to Kundalini rising. What happens is that the drama of spiritual side effects seems to take less importance. It's more of a distraction, actually. Levitation is fine, absolutely fine, but it's not the goal. The goal of Kundalini awakening is so that you can awaken to the truth of your being, that you can experience more of your unity with God, and in that way you can be more at peace, have more harmony and compassion, and feel your true nature. All the other, I may even refer to them as egotistical effects, are not so important in relationship to Kundalini. If they are important to you, I certainly honor them. Absolutely. Something that some people might call a dramatic effect was, yes, my psychic nature became very much stronger, and I love that. That happens to be my passion. So my experience shows that when the Kundalini awakens, which, by the way, is a natural awakening when the vibration is in tune with your body and you are emotionally ready for it. It will happen. You don't have to encourage it. Let it be. It's connected to you spiritually and physically. And because it begins in the lower chakras, I experience it to be mainly in chakra 2, and some people talk about it being in chakra 1 and 2, that even just resting your hand on chakra 2 and imagining light rising, or asking for it, or imagining an explosion, and bringing your hand softly up through the chakras, all the way softly to your crown and then higher, will assist in the awakening. Just don't force it. You don't need to force it. If it's going to happen, it will happen. But you don't need to look for something absolutely major. Maybe it will happen, something major, and maybe it won't. But the Kundalini awakening is something absolutely beautiful, spiritually speaking. Enjoy your journey. It's unique, it's special, it's wonderful, and it's all yours. I'll see you next time. Betsy-Morgan, the Psychic Teacher.